Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams play a married couple who take their game night with friends very serious in our next film, aptly titled Game Night. The setup for this film is that Jason Bateman's brother, played by Kyle Chandler, is that brother who overachiever that everyone kind of looks at as being better than Jason Bateman. So he has that jealousy going, and he plans a really elaborate game for them. Think if you see the Game starring Michael Douglas, where it's supposed to be a setup fake, but you can get into it and feel like it's real. And turns out that the actual criminals get involved, and the actors in the film don't understand what is actually happening for a time being, and so a lot of the comedy is derived from that. And this is along the lines of it's from the directors, like A Horrible Boss. So think of that sort of comedy where it's a little bit edgy, although it doesn't get to the R-rated humor of that film. But I think the tonal-wise, it's along those lines, where you have to really suspend belief on what's happening just to get to the jokes that come fairly steadily. Jason Bateman plays his typical likable, normal guy shtick. Rachel McAdams is always charming. The comedy bar is pretty low these days. So this is probably a 2 out of 4 star film, but I'm gonna give it a 2.5 because I liked it better than most comedies I see nowadays. So it's a 2.5 star film for me.
I share your sentiment. Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams are way too good for this material. Yes. I have a suspicion, I don't know if this is correct, but I have a suspicion that this was originally going to be, this was originally written as a thriller, but the comedy was added in, and it just isn't successful. The jokes aren't that funny, and I like the ambiguity. I like the performances by Bateman, McAdams, and Chandler, and I was so happy that Jason Bateman didn't play, his Arrested Development character again.
Yes.
Because it's getting really, really old. But it wasn't that interesting. It wasn't much fun. There are some stand-up moments. There's a game Keep Away, that appeared to have been filmed in one take. That was kind of fun to watch. Michael C. Hall as a gangster. It makes him wish he would take more roles. But in the end, it's just an inconsequential movie. I mean, you see it, and then you forget about it 10 minutes later. It's a passable couple hours. It's not a terrible time.
Like I said, if for a few laughs, it's worth checking out.
But not much more than
not
that.
much more than that.